Welcome to the or not welcome back, but welcome to the Yanker Wanker podcast. We're the Wankers, you're the Yankers. My name is Big Money, and I'm here with Kymare. Kymare, introduce yourself.
What's up? You already know.
All right. So,
Uh,
so what are we talking about?
yeah, okay,
it's
okay, okay, okay.
it's like one of those
I got like,
things where we're like,
yeah, it's like we just
I'm
have
still
to like,
recording by the way, but
I know you're still recording. Don't
yeah.
mention you're recording
Okay,
during the
okay, my
recording.
fault, my fault, bro. I'm new to this, bro. Leave me alone, bro.
I'm new to
I'm
this.
new to this.
I got a mouthful of granola right now. This is bad.
Granola.
Yeah, I got that Kodiak bar.
Kodiak.
Yeah,
You know, I'm huge.
yeah.
I'm just a huge granola enjoyer, but I don't think I've had a granola bar in like
Lon, you
in.
lying. I've
I don't.
never seen you with a granola bar ever.
I don't think I've had one in like a year or two. Like
A
it's been
year?
a
How can you
while
say you're a
since.
granola enjoyer and not have one in a year or two?
Well,
What
cause
is this?
I still like granola. Like you can like not have like a food in like a year, and then like come back and then like the food. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I
you
don't
still
remember the
like.
last time I've had like a fried chicken tender and I'm black. That's like this is
Okay,
bad.
okay, that's
This is
crazy.
bad. That's crazy.
I look, you want some chicken now. I would
Some
not mind
chicken.
some
I
chicken.
want like well actually no that's a lie. Because I've had some sliders from the place down my street. I don't know. I forgot the name.
Down the street?
Yeah,
Okay.
down the street, yeah.
You
They
know,
had like these good sliders though, but last I ate it and I had diarrhea, so I haven't been back.
okay.
It tasted good like coming in. It did not feel great coming out, but
I mean, I really like, I like chicken, but I don't know if I like KFC or Chick-fil-A more, to be honest. Those
KFC
are,
is nasty, bro.
okay, that's what people think, but then you try out their, like, mac and cheese, too,
Ew,
with the chicken, and it's actually really good.
bro.
Yeah?
Last time I had KFC, my Sprite had no taste. It tastes like dirty water, actually. My chicken was cold and my fries were soggy. I haven't been back since. But that was also like 9 years ago. So
It's been
maybe it's
9 years since you had KFC?
maybe it's maybe it's gotten better. At least 9 years, like at least a decade probably. But maybe it got better over time. I'm not sure.
Yo, last time I had KFC was I think like a month or two ago. KFC is so good. I'm not gonna lie. I love KFC. KFC.
Bro, it's not good. You know
No,
it's
bro.
not that good. I'm acting like it. Chick-fil-A is better anyways. Just eat at Chick-fil-A.
Chick Fil A is good. I won't lie. Chick Fil A is good, but I don't really go there for Well, no, I go there for their chicken, but their mac and cheese is also really good. But I just prefer.
Yeah,
What am I going at, bro? Um,
you don't know. Real
KFC
quick.
has better mac and cheese, but um, uh, Chick Fil A
Yeah.
has worse mac and cheese, but it's still good. So
You know what? Maybe I'll try like both of them and I'll compare. But I'm probably gonna be biased and pick Chick-fil-A even if it's a little worse.
I've never been to
I don't even know.
Popeyes. I've
I
never
don't
been.
even know where like a KFC is located at. Like near my area. I have no clue.
Uh, well, that
Like
sucks,
genuinely.
man. I mean, you'll never have a KFC, bro. Never again, bro. It's
I'm
over.
acting like I don't have Google Maps, bro. Stop acting like I don't have Google Maps.
I mean, who knows? But I've never had Popeyes before.
Never had Popeyes.
I've
I had it
never had
once,
Popeyes.
and my experience wasn't that good. Like I can feel the aggression like wafting off the workers.
The
It's so bad.
aggression. I've
I can
heard
feel the
Popeyes is
aggression.
the best when it comes to chicken. Like they're pretty good.
People were killing each other over them Popeyes chicken sandwiches, bro. That was a CIA operation, 100%.
I
100%.
I'm not like I've never been like interested in going to Popeyes. Same with Hardee's. I've just never been to Hardee's. Yeah.
Oh, I had Hardee's recently too.
Is it good?
Uh, no, their chicken has no taste. The sauce is bad and the fries were soggy. Like I don't know where I'm going to get all these bad experiences, but so far, like I've just had no good experiences.
I
I
mean,
heard Lane's is just Cane's but better. Well, you weren't talking about Cane's, you were talking about Hardee's. I had Cane's. Cane's had the tasteless chicken and the bad fries. I got their chicken sandwich, didn't enjoy it. I don't know,
mm,
bro. Chicken didn't even
I
feel
just
real when I bit down into it. It just grossed me out. Like my spine like tingled.
man,
It's
I've
that
just
bad.
I've never been to like more than like I've really never been to chicken fast food. Like I've never gone
Yeah.
out of my way to go. It's not that like I don't like it. It's just it's never like interested me or like fascinated me.
I don't even really like eating chicken from. I don't like eating fast food in general. None of the food feels like good to eat. Like I've never said I really want to eat this. Why would I want to really want to eat McDonald's? But like why?
I've been like
Why?
that for McDonald's before. A nice, a
For
nice
real?
Big Mac is a nice Big Mac.
Nah,
Like,
dude. I'll go to La Faria's any day.
what is
Any
La
day, bro. Those
Paredes? I've never heard of this place.
La Faria's. I'm probably saying it right. It's just a Mexican restaurant. It's
Okay,
fire
that's
though.
not fast food though.
No, but like, listen, what I'm saying is that like I would rather pay the extra money to go to a restaurant than eat cheaply at a fast food place.
Okay, but everyone thinks that. The only reason people go to fast food is because, one, it's cheaper, and two, it's fast. Restaurants are not
Yeah,
fast,
but
bro.
like
You sit down in there and you wait for your food.
an hour of your time is okay.
Okay, but people are busy, not everyone is like,
Well, yeah, you're right.
not everyone's, meant for the restaurant wait time. Some people sometimes they should, they want
But
to
you
be
know what?
they want to be in and out.
You can also pre-order and pick up your food for instantaneous eats.
Okay, not every restaurant does that, bro. No, not
Yeah,
like
but there's a lot of restaurants that you can get picked up at La Maria's. Come on now.
I've never been to this Lopper. Tell me more. Tell me more.
I'll tell you more. So they're polo, whatever. I'm
Yeah.
probably saying that wrong. I don't speak Spanish. Don't flame me. The pollo monterey, however you say it. I don't want to sound like really bad here, but it's really good. That's really good. I like that one. I like the mushrooms on it. Everything's fire, right? Chicken nachos, smack. And I think the other item that I really like, it was like the birria tacos or something like that. It's like beef tacos and like the fried like cornbread thing. You dip it in the sauce. Ah, that's some good stuff. That
That
is some
sounds
good stuff.
good. I
It is
like to go to this one place. It's a family owned like Mexican place, but they all like their nacho cheese. I don't remember the name of it, but their nacho cheese is so good. Oh my gosh, bro. And like the family there like knows me like pretty well, right? So
yeah.
like they always like give us smiles and stuff, and they'll give me discounts. So that's always
But you're
nice.
lucky, what? Can you tell them that I'll show up on such and such day so I can get discounts?
No, I won't do that actually.
Okay.
I don't think I'll do that. That's
You need
that's
that.
like really tacky, bro. But, oh yeah, give this guy a discount, bro. This guy's like so awesome and cool, and I like hyping him up, and then like
Literally,
you walk in.
walk in, I'm chopped.
They
I
speak
was
Spanish
gonna say
too.
dreads dangling, but I don't got my dreads no more, so
No more dreads, bro.
no
Come
more
on.
dreads. Honestly, I'm glad I cut my dreads off.
Really, I think you looked good with dreads, but
I
no
don't think
no
I look
one
better.
listening would know what you looked like with dreads, so
Though it doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter.
We
Um,
should probably move on from this conversation.
all right, bro. uh, you ever uh nah, I don't
Yeah,
really
come
know,
on.
bro. I don't know. Sit down and talk about fast food for a minute, and you're like, dang, I don't know what to talk about
Talk
now.
about favorite game. Let's do favorite game.
Favorite game
Doesn't have to be of all time. It could be your favorite right now or
right
like
now,
this week. Maybe
this
at this
week.
very moment. Say Brawlhalla if it's this very moment. You don't have a choice.
Okay, we get it, bro. You like Brawlhalla.
No, I don't. I don't. I hate the game. The listening
I
game.
have been really interested in
Could you talk any faster?
okay, bro, get like why are you so mean, bro? uh, I have been really interested in the Jedi like Fallen Order and Survivor games. They've been very interesting to me recently.
Mm,
I've just been really getting into Star Wars and like all that. It's really interesting. Like
yeah,
once you like
yeah,
watch the
yeah.
movies and stuff, it's pretty cool. What
Pretty
about you?
cool. It sounds like, because not about me, but it sounds like you need to buy Battlefront 2.
I'm thinking
I'm
about
just,
it. It's gotten a revive. I've seen.
yeah, I have it on PC, I think.
I'll probably buy it next paycheck. I'll probably buy it next paycheck
It's
because
90 gigabytes, so make sure you
it
have some
is it
space.
is a lot of gigabytes. But that's all EA games. That's
Yeah,
that's all of them. So
I think,
I don't really know.
right.
It's just to be expected.
Yeah. My favorite game right now at the moment. Well, it's been for a while now because I just love Wizard of Legends, bro. I'm never gonna give up on it. I know the second game is terrible,
Yeah,
like due to it's like dog water, but the first game, that game's peak. This is perfect,
yeah. I
like
mean,
most senses.
I've played it once. I might have to give it another chance. But I'm not like a. For me to get into a game, I have to be like really like interested in playing it. Like I don't just like pick up a game.
I respect it. I respect it.
Yeah, I have to. Normally,
Like,
like for me,
really got
the thought process for like getting into a game is like watch it, so like watch something on YouTube about it, and then like, oh shoot, this is really cool, and then like just like keep seeing stuff on YouTube, that sort of thing.
really. I kind of just find stuff like in the library, and this is I'll be like, oh, this is pretty cool, and I buy it later, or I'll literally just hear it from one of you guys and buy it. Like, I don't watch stuff on YouTube and be like, oh, this is great, and then look more into it. But that
um,
also means I don't have like the craziest game selection on the planet. Like a lot of the stuff I'll find on Xbox, like a lot of the cool games I know, it's from like Xbox and stuff.
yeah,
Because I would have Game Pass and I would scroll down on Game Pass and I would just try stuff.
yeah.
But I never got to. I think I never got to try. I think it's called Dragon's Dogma. I was gonna play this series.
I have not heard of that before. Never
Yeah,
heard of
Dragon's
something called
Dogma. I was gonna try this game out. I
that.
think it was on Game Pass. I might be completely wrong here. It might have been something else.
Well, everything is on Game Pass. Game Pass is like has like everything. Like, isn't the new Doom game? Isn't that on Game
Yeah, that's
Pass?
on Game Pass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'm probably gonna play that later. I'm not gonna play it now, but I'm definitely gonna get to it eventually.
Oh,
It's like the
so
same sort
listen.
of thing with me and Eternal, because I played Doom Eternal like I think a couple months after it released, like 2 or 3. So I'm just gonna wait a
Yeah.
minute. That's just how I am with Doom games, though.
Well, let me swap my headphones because my keyboard will not stop sending me notifications to charge it because it's literally dying as we speak. Hold on. Hold on. I won't be able to hear anything. I can still talk though. Just give me like 2 seconds. I know this is kind of awkward. Hold on.
I'll just cut this
And
part out of the video.
we should be good.
I'll just cut that
We're
part
good.
out.
Just you don't need to cut it out, bro. Keep it in. Keep it in.
The awkward
Like, we gotta
silence. I might make
yeah,
it
we gotta
longer, bro.
keep
Just go
everything
back and make it
in. Yeah.
longer.
Like you pause the audio.
Yeah. And
Yeah, you gotta
extend
do
it.
that. That's a good idea.
I'll probably. I don't know when I'll edit this video. I still like I'm figuring things out. This is kind of an on the spot sort of
Uh,
thing that we just
I'm
kind of
pretty
did.
sure I heard an editing software that's like kind of hard to use. I think it's for like videos and it's probably not like audio podcasts if you're looking for
Well,
specifically for that.
I already have an editing software, but
Please don't say it's like CapCut or
no, it's
something.
not. It's not CapCut, bro. It's
Is
not
it? Let me
CapCut.
guess. Is it DaVinci Resolve?
No, no, no.
That's all I got.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Well, I guess you'll never know, cause I'm a man of
Okay.
secrets. What can I say?
No, you're not, bro. You'll spill it eventually. You'll spill it eventually.
Eventually, but maybe that's for another episode.
Another
Wink,
episode.
wink, nudge, nudge,
Watch your doo-doo,
viewers.
like your doo-doo software or something.
I'm a man of secrets. I'll never spill. But
Yo.
maybe if the viewers, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, you
All
know.
right, but that's enough.
You
Wrap it up. Wrap it
gotta
up.
promote somehow, bro. You gotta promote somehow.
Gotta promote. Yeah, guys, just come back
Please,
next week.
please come back, please, please come
Please,
back,
please.
please, please.
No big deal. I know you love our podcast
Yeah,
already.
we're only like how many episodes in? A couple. Might as well check it out.
Are we like technically like 10 minutes in?
We're 13 minutes, 14 minutes
13
in.
minutes? Oh, that's better than I thought. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
we're 14 minutes in, bro. Time flies when you're having fun. That's what they
Time
always
flat. I'm
say.
not having fun. I'm not.
You think like, do you believe in like aliens and stuff?
Aliens. My mom's an alien fan.
Your mom is an
Well,
alien
not alien
fan.
fan, but she low key believes in aliens.
My mom doesn't believe in climate change.
Like that's crazy.
No, like I'm actually being serious. She doesn't
Oh,
believe
you're
in climate
serious?
change.
Wait,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
being serious. This is real. She does not believe in climate change. I learned about it the other day. I asked her, and she was like, "Nope, I don't believe in it." And I was like, "Okay. I mean, you're wrong, but okay." I feel like climate change is like one of those. I feel like it's flat Earth to me. I feel like it's very obvious that like
You
it's
just
like
don't know. People just don't believe it because they don't immediately feel it.
I feel
Like
people
if
believe
it
in
was
like a
snowing,
lot of
people
crazy
would-
things though. So it's not like
Yeah,
too like out there. You know, if flat earthers exist, I feel like anything can exist.
good point. Good point.
You know, there are people out there who believe that there are like lizards underground and stuff like that. That is a whole thing. Like they believe that
I
there.
would low key believe that this is just underground, not going. Because
Well,
you know
you know,
what?
there's like
What's
regular
the
lizards and stuff, but like they believe that there's like a lizard society like underground.
well, yeah, totally. Hold on.
I do not believe in that. That is like that
Hold
is
on,
the
hold
most
on.
unbelievable thing
It's
in the
because
world.
it's this show called Inside Job, and I watched it on Netflix. Funny is one of the funniest shows ever, by the way.
Didn't it get
I don't think it's
canceled for like another
yeah,
Big
it got
Mouth season?
canceled. Yeah, that's I was so mad. I was so mad. But there was this one episode where yeah, it's called Blue Bloods, and they went underground. It was like this meeting with like the bunch of like the powerful lizard people.
Yeah.
There was like honestly, it was a really funny episode. But the one thing I didn't want to see was from the freaking lizard orgy. It was the worst thing I've ever seen.
Oh, there was a lizard
Yeah,
orgy.
they're like
Okay.
piled on top of each other, and it was like doing it was crazy. One of the main
um,
characters crawling around, but she yo,
bro.
crazy episode.
And Netflix be like they'll just cancel like random shows like for just another Big Mouth season. I hate Big Mouth
Don't get it, bro. I really don't get it.
so
I'm gonna look up
much.
clips right now. I'm gonna look up clips right now, and if I laugh, you know what? I won't much. But
Yeah, I'm not a huge Big Mouth guy because I just every episode I've watched
ew,
it's just not very funny.
what are these gremlins on my screen, and why is she shaking her booty, bro?
I'm just picturing
Why
it
do they
now.
look like this? He looks like a yo. This nerd dude. He has his overbite's going over his bottom lip, and like on every
That's just the
character. This
art
is
style. Like the
tragic.
art style just does not look good. Like
I don't get it. I
it's
really
not
don't get it.
appealing. And they always have like really bad like acne and
Yeah.
pimples and it's gross and I don't want to look at that.
Yo, this supposed high schooler sounds like a grown man, bro. He's a
Well,
super duper senior. This is
I feel like there are like some like people like I feel like it's hard to like tell. This sounds really bad, but like hard to tell people's age sometimes, you know? Because there'd be like there are like kids, you know, that look like full grown adults that like I've
yeah,
seen.
I know what
Like
kind of person you are. I know what kind of
no,
person you
no, but not like that, not like that. I'm not a
I know.
no. I mean like there'll be like guys, because you know I'm not gay, so I wouldn't look at a guy like
Okay, all
that.
right. Just spill
But
the beans, bro. It's
there
getting worse every
no,
second.
but there'll
No
be guys
context,
like
no
my
nothing.
age who look like full grown, like just like got out of college, like
But
adults.
yeah, I was walking through the hallway and there was like this freshman bro is like a foot taller than me and has like he looks like a grown man. I don't understand. What are they feeding kids these days? I don't get it, dude.
Steroids,
Probably older or something. Yeah,
steroids.
they gotta be on steroids. Maybe they're eating like 128 grams of protein
I
a
think
day
it's
or
just
something.
the area where we live, because there are a lot of there are a lot of really tall people for like their because as far as I'm aware, outside of where we live, the average height is what I am. Like it, or no, the
Yeah,
average height for an adult is what I am, but the average height for a kid is like 5 foot like one.
5'1". No
Yeah,
way.
no, like
I don't,
I'm
I
being
don't believe it.
serious. Like the average
I would be
height.
a giant in Europe. What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like outside of like our area, it like everyone is like very short. So you know, but that just means I'm tall and I don't realize it. I'm
Well, no,
practic.
because the average male height in Western Europe is around 5'10", while the average female height is approximately 5'5". But that's for grown men. So let me
Yeah, we're like the average height for like adults.
teenagers in Western Europe, which is 5'11", and then 5'5". Somehow just they
How
got
did it get
larger.
tall? Wait, how did it get taller?
Oh no.
Are you using like
So
the AI
apparently read the
Google
average.
response?
Well, yeah, low key. Hold
Okay,
on,
then
let me
use
actually.
use like an actual website.
Okay, I'll go to the World Health Organization.
Okay.
Let's see. 5 to 19 years old, percentiles, simplified tables and charts. Give me the charts. All right. Is this by centimeters? Oh, no, we can't do this. We can do this. Hold on.
Good American. That
Dude,
sucks.
I feel so left out. You know what I mean?
I don't. I feel like our metric system is just better than theirs. It makes
Not
more
gonna lie, I feel
sense.
like the centimeters is probably better because if you're used to it, you can get
Well,
much more exact.
I took a workshop class, so I had to learn both, and I just feel like ours is superior in like every way. It just makes sense. The other one does
Yeah,
not make a whole lot of sense. You know, they just be doing like random stuff. While ours is very like I feel like ours is very formulated and like very like baseline. You know what I mean? I feel like we should just like
yeah.
all of ours, like every country should use ours, but you know, I think that's just because I'm American. So
5'11" formulate. So that's 152 centimeters without fractions. So 152 centimeters. The average height of a male on the zero line for this chart at 17 is 175 meters. 7 meters. Centimeters. Hold on, hold on. So 5'7" is the average height for a 17-year-old.
so 5'7". Okay,
5'7". So I'm like 3 inches taller, which is,
that's
I mean, decent, I guess.
that yeah, 3 inches taller is still a lot when you think about it.
The tallest being 195 centimeters, bro.
Isn't he
How
like
much?
7'7", something like that? Wasn't that the
6'3",
tallest?
7'7". Well, that's
The
tallest average. Like if they do some, it's like it goes from -3 to 3. So looking at
uh,
the third line,
what's the
blackbird,
shortest it's ever been?
the shortest at 17 is on the dot 155. So like 5'6".
5'6". Okay,
No, that's
okay,
5 foot. That's
5 foot.
5 foot.
Okay, 5
It
foot.
got worse. That is pretty short. That is pretty short.
That is pretty short. That is pretty short. I think my
Like she's like
manager
5.
is her. I think her she's like 5'0", and she's like in her late 20s, which is
Mid
crazy.
20.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. Like being that
Yeah, that's
short.
crazy.
Not
Yeah,
even
that's
like in a
crazy.
mean way either. That's just like wow,
Fuck ass
she's very
jeans,
short.
bro. It's terrible.
I think I might
Dude,
have
I'm kind of sad. I should be like 6'2" because my dad is like 6'2", and his all of his brothers are like 6'3" to 6'4". It's ridiculous, bro.
I think I was meant to be shorter, and I'm still growing. I think I'm like almost 5'11" now. Like I'm getting pretty tall. Like I'm 5'10" about, and I'm growing to 5'11". I'm getting there, so that's good. I think my max height will probably be 6 foot.
And it's
Hopefully.
going to be a tough one, bro.
Okay.
I literally can't do that. I'm too. My face is too structured. I'm like, man, I'm too masculine. I can't do it. It's impossible.
I have a very interesting face. I wouldn't say I'm ugly, but I wouldn't say I'm very attractive. I feel like I'm a nice in between.
I think there's like a word for that. It's is it
I feel like I'm like
ambiguous?
right smack down in the middle.
Yeah.
You are a very attractive man. Your face is
Oh,
very
thank you.
attractive. I would,
Yeah, thank you. Bro.
sometimes I catch a
Whoa! Yeah, fuck. No. Yeah. So no, I don't think it. I guess you could say ambiguous because the definition is open to more than one interpretation. Having we still yeah,
Ambig.
it's ambiguous. Yeah.
You're very you have a lot of words. You're saying,
You just don't get it.
it's hard to keep
Word of
up.
the day: nescient. You are acting very nescient right now, which means lacking knowledge or ignorant.
Okay. You just like to me that just sounded like you were speaking Portuguese. Like that does not sound like an
Okay.
English word.
Okay. Have you heard Portuguese, bro?
Yes,
No
I
offense.
think. Isn't Ronaldo Portuguese? I'm not a
I
huge
haven't
soccer
heard Portuguese in a minute. I just felt that I just butchered the spelling for that.
fan.
I can't spell.
What's your favorite language to hear? I feel like this is a good. Uh,
Well, excluding Japanese, because I've been watching anime for like a decade.
okay.
Excluding Japanese, right? I would say, let me just go down the list. It's not German. India has too many sub-languages. I'm not even gonna dive into that. I want to say like maybe Mandarin. Mandarin's really
Mandarin. Okay. Okay.
Not Italian. I do not like the way Italian sounds.
They're very like from what I've heard. The very few Italians that I've heard, and because my mom is, she lived in Italy for a while.
Yeah.
Um, they're very rough with how they speak. Like it was very rough, from what I heard. But I think she lived in like a kind of rough area, so who
Yeah.
knows. But
Like
what I
gangster
will
Italian.
say is, I think my favorite. Well, did you say yours? Did you say? Did you? Did you?
Well, I'll go with. Well, I kind of want to go with. Is it called Taiwanese?
Taiwanese.
Thailand has a really pretty language.
Mm.
A lot of I really like the Asian languages just because they're very like artistic in a way.
I think it's just because it's different, that sort of thing.
No, like I don't know. They have like the pretty writing and it's like
I am a huge sucker for the French accent. It's a very nice accent to listen to. It is a very beautiful accent when like it's
I
spoken
don't think
well.
I've heard. I don't think I've heard anyone with a French accent before.
I have heard a couple, females, not to brag.
Okay,
Um,
so this just means you're a gooner.
no, bro. Well, we are the wankers and they're the yankers, so.
Oh, you're right, bro. That's the whole thing. I
You know,
forgot about
we
that.
are the wankers.
I'll save my
um,
kid wings for another episode.
I feel like we should like for every new person that we add because eventually it won't be just us. Um,
Yeah.
I think I think we should ask him a question, like a nice introductory question. Like obviously we'll ask him like what's your favorite game, like that all stuff. But I feel like we should ask him, would you rather be the wanker or would you rather be the yanker?
Ooh, wait, we should ask each other that question right now.
Okay. I'll
You go
I'll
first.
ask you since I'm the host.
Okay.
Would you rather be the wanker or would you rather be the yanker?
Linker.
Wanker? Okay, why?
Sorry, bro. I don't know, dude. I feel like just in general, I don't give like the toppiest energy. Not gonna lie.
Okay,
Look
but
at
but
like I look at
I feel like being a bottom though would be the yanker because
yeah,
you're.
yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, you said the yanker. I heard the wanker. My
Yeah.
fault.
Oh, yeah.
I would dabble in a mix of both, but
Not both.
I feel like being the wanker would be nice. It would be nice to be the wanker. I'm tired of all the bottom stuff. I feel like being the wanker would be nice. So you know.
Because I'm not really like a super aggressive person either. It just doesn't work out.
Yeah, I
I'm
guess we
not
could ask
easy.
this every episode to see how we change over time, even
Yeah,
till
we
we
change.
kill
I
it.
don't think I'll change. Not gonna lie, it might get more towards the left, being Yankers, but
More
like,
okay, more towards
yeah,
the left. So you think the Yankers on the left side?
it
I guess I can
just
understand
seems to
that.
be the left side. I don't know, just like
Not
first,
even like politically, just like in my like one
yeah.
of those things where it's like what color is like math, like that sort of thing.
What color is math? What color is math for you?
I
So
have
let's say it's black.
always picked I think either red or green. I've always been a huge red or green guy
Really,
for math. Yes.
math is always black for me.
Black. Okay, that's interesting. I've always heard like primary colors, not a not not black or like white.
Yeah. Why are for psychopaths? Okay, someone puts white for math. They're a psychopath.
Well, I feel like white would be a great like music color,
Music,
like a very
yeah.
nice music, like orchestra or something. But
Orchestra.
I
I
guess
feel
I
like
could.
for band it would be great. Orchestra it would be white.
Okay, okay, I can see that.
I pulled when I was in band for like 1 year. Not a band kid. Okay, don't get it twisted. It's
I'm
in
a
there
kid
for
in
1 year.
band, not a band kid.
I
There's a
was in there.
difference.
Yeah, there's a difference. Big difference. My band played at my sister's graduation. Small flex. Okay, don't not listen.
Well, that's pretty huge. That's a
Pretty huge.
graduation sort of thing. So.
Yeah. I think my folders in that were gray. I might still have the folder, but it was like gray with a music note. It was pretty trash. Not gonna lie.
I'm remembering it now. It's coming back to me. Back when I would color code my stuff, and I can tell you right now, blue was always English for me. Blue was always English.
No, blue is science.
No,
What?
blue. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Blue is always English. Green is
Green is
science.
English. Oh
No,
my
green
gosh.
is science. Red is math. No, no. Did I say? I think red is history. Then yellow is math. That was
Ew.
that was mine.
You use a yellow notebook?
Yeah, I bought a yellow notebook.
Ew.
Well, what are your colors? Since you want to be so
Okay, well,
black.
math is
Black is
black.
math, which is weird, but sure.
That's not weird. Okay,
That is
science is
weird.
blue.
And like
English is green.
English is not
And
blue.
then, yeah, yes, it is. What?
English is blue because the words on paper flow like a river,
I'm trying to be
and water
poetic,
is
bro.
blue. Think about
What are you talking?
it.
What are you talking? Please, please.
Well, hold on, but you haven't
Yeah,
finished your colors.
yeah. History. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'll be like using the same color sometimes. I think last year my history notebook was like blue again. But
Okay.
if I had to put it, red is a solid color. I think I would use red for history.
Okay. Yeah, red we can both agree on is a nice color for history.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Okay. Well, I feel like that is a good place to end the first episode. We're about 30 minutes in. We just passed over 30. 31.
Oh, for real? Yeah,
Yeah,
sweet.
that was
Okay,
in
cool.
30
Yeah.
minutes. Time flies when you're having fun, as I always say. So, what do we do for an outro? I feel like,
There you go.
yeah, we didn't really think about this. How would we end this? I'm the wanker, you're the yanker,
Thank you for
And
listening to our
thank you
podcast
for
today.
listening to the first
I'm
episode of
back
the Wanker Yanker
next week,
podcast.
Wednesday. Next week, Wednesday. We're
Next
taking a
week,
day
Wednesday.
for uploading
Yep,
at, let's say, 8 p.m. EST because we have
8
school.
p.m. EST. Yeah, don't count on that, viewers. Don't count on that, Yankers. Um,
We'll try. We'll try.
we'll try. We'll try. But expect some visitors. That's all I can say.
Yeah, let me shout out a YouTuber real quick because we're super
Yeah,
popular.
we're super popular and we know
My guy,
big
Corey
YouTubers.
Kenshin.
Corey
Yeah,
Kenshin, yep, yep.
new video coming next Sunday.
What's
You
a good
already
one? PewDiePie, yep, got him on log. Can
know.
guarantee he'll be on the next one.
All right.
Joe
Yeah,
Biden, definitely gonna be on the
quit
next
it,
one.
bro. Screw it. Yeah, we're gonna get Trump. I don't want Trump on this one.
Well, let's not
Yeah,
get political. Let's not get
no, I'm not.
political.
I'm not even trying to get political, bro. I just like low key, like no hate, but I don't need him being talking about the immigration situation on our
I don't
podcast.
need to get political on the
We, we,
podcast.
we don't need that. We don't need that.
I feel like we should keep, this very anti-politics, but I feel
Yeah,
like
I know.
eventually one day, someone's gonna go off the deep end. So,
Do
don't count on it. So
you think
this
it'll be me or you?
this was big money.
Okay.
It's big money, and we're the wankers, and you're the yankers.
You're not gonna include me, bro? We
All right,
serious?
fine. All right. This
Yeah,
was
yeah.
big money, and you gotta say your name. You gotta go like, This is big money, and then you go.
This was Kymare. Uh-huh, uh-huh.
And we're the wankers, and you're the yankers. So that's about it.